I watched the Street Fighter movie trailer. How do I talk about this one? This one is hard to talk about. I don't know if you guys know, but even if you watch some of my older videos or some of my past videos, you might, I don't know, guess that I'm a pretty big Street Fighter fan. I love the games. I played the games online competitively a lot. I wouldn't say I'm a big pro player, but I consider myself moderately good at Street Fighter, and I love Street Fighter 6. Right now, it might be probably my favorite Street Fighter. I'm happy as a Street Fighter fan. This movie, though, this one is something that I've been dreading for a while, and I was wondering if I was even gonna talk about this because it's a very small trailer. To even call it a trailer is kind of a stretch. It's more of a sneak peek where you get a glimpse of some of the characters in the movie, not all of them, but most of them, and you get to see them in action. You get to see them do some pretty cool shit. I'll say this, as somebody that was incredibly worried about this movie, because before this trailer came out, this movie has been going through some production stuff that I'm just kind of like, why? The change of directors, which originally were the directors of the movie Talk to Me and Bring Her Back. Two incredible horror movies, by the way. They also have a history of making YouTube videos, you know, the Raka Raka dudes. They used to make a lot of great videos on YouTube with amazing choreography. If you've seen those hyper violent and gore videos of Ronald McDonald just beating ass, yeah, those guys, they were going to direct the Street Fighter movie. And I was like, oh shit, I'm totally up for this. And then they changed directors, and my interest in the movie just dipped right down. And the current director, most of his credits are from directing episodes of Eric Andre's show, but during the Game Awards they showed the first sneak peek of the movie, and I'll be honest, I think it looks cool. And I'll say this is the one positive that I'm gonna give. The fact that they are taking this not very seriously, the fact that they're just going in on the Street Fighter silliness, I think is a good idea. Because Street Fighter is incredibly silly. Yes, there's some serious stuff in the lore and with the characters, and I'm not saying that everything is fun and games with the Street Fighter lore. But for the most part, Street Fighter is just ridiculous with its shit. It is a fucking crazy ass game. Street Fighter movies taking themselves too seriously has not been proving to be successful in the past, so this is a very much welcome change. And for the most part, I think the cast is good or decent at best, but there are some casting decisions here that I'm still like, oh, this shit is fucking awful. I hate everything about this. First of all, Andrew Schultz as Dan, worst fucking casting decision I've ever seen in my life. First of all, I already fucking hate Andrew Schultz. He's a total fucking piece of shit. Casting this character, who in the games is Asian, by the way, they casted this character with a white man, already fucking insane decision. Everything that I've seen from this guy, I just don't fucking see where the mentality was when they came up with this casting decision. Roman Reigns from WWE fame plays Akuma. Also, not a casting choice that I'm a fan of. I don't know much about Roman Reigns, wrestling dude that wants to get into acting. I can go either way with this. You can go in the Dave Bautista, John Cena direction, or they go into the Dwayne Johnson direction. And of course, 50 Cent as Balrog. I also fucking hate this casting. I'm sorry. I know that this is a one that a lot of people are actually behind. First of all, 50 Cent is a fucking horrible actor. The only thing you need to do is watch one scene with this guy in it, and it's over. Like, immediately it's like, oh, this movie is fucked. But aside from those three, I think the cast for the most part is decent. Now, we didn't see Jason Momoa's Blanca in the trailer, but there is a poster. Okay, fine, I'll take it. I think this is the best they could have done with this, honestly. And then there's Damon Desmalchin as M. Bison, which was also like a very interesting decision. But I feel like the reason why they went with this direction for this character is I think they're trying to invoke the same feeling that Raul Julia gave in the original Street Fighter movie, which if you've seen that movie and if you've seen Raul Julia as M. Bison in that movie, my god, he's like the best part of that entire fucking movie. I'm hoping that's the decision that kind of inspired Damon Desmalchin being cast as this character, because if that's the case, I think this is fucking genius. Of course, it being a Street Fighter movie, they had to show us some fucking fighting choreography. And the choreography, I think, is actually really good. From what we've seen, of course, they didn't show any of the mystical, magical shit. It's obvious that they're holding back for maybe the real trailer. And yes, while I do have some issues with some of the casting and again, the change of director, I'm happy that it seems like they're having fun with this. I am really happy with what I'm seeing right now. I'm not completely sold on it yet, but this is far better looking than what I expected it was gonna be. I really thought that this shit was gonna be fucking awful. And right now, it seems like they're doing everything right for the most part. That's all I have to say. I just really want to comment on the Street Fighter movie trailer because, again, as a big Street Fighter fan, I was incredibly worried about this shit. And look, again, could this turn out awful? Absolutely. It seems like they are taking the right steps on trying to make a fun Street Fighter movie. And to me, I think that is more important than anything. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.